Okay, so our next fitness session is going to be covering the deadlift with a couple thoracic mobility exercises that you've seen in the past. Let me cut this off. And so what that'll look like, a deadlift, it's not going to be with Olympic barbell, obviously. We'll do that with a kettlebell. We'll put we'll look at where the kettlebell is placed, and we'll place that behind the heels, right in line with the heels, not back behind, but right in line with the heels here. And then when you go back, you'll drop your hips, you'll push your butt back, but don't arch it. So you push it back, but you're pushing your pelvis. As it's going back, you're pushing it under, not like this, and you're flexing the knees a little bit. So then when you go to grab the bell, like this, you can reach and pull up, and then your butt, when you come up, it'll squeeze together. Both sides will squeeze together inward, okay? Then when you go back down, you'll push the butt back and through. You want to keep this as flat as you can. I do not want you to reach all the way down and straighten your knees and all that. That's the way to do it. That's not the way I want you to do it, okay? I want you to push your butt back, almost like a squat. This is good form. So this is still all neutral here, all right? And then I'll have you come up and deadlift, okay? This is what it looks from the front. And then we'll go back to the heels and here. Feet not out. Pointing in. We want good joint alignment. So you can double breathe or you can breathe in and breathe out. So double breathing would sound like this. If you don't feel comfortable going that far, go down here and up. Bend down like this, just in the knees, and up. Bend down, hold, and come up. Bend down and hold and come up. Also, if you have a bad lower back with kettlebells, you can put something on like this, something that's got a stand here, and you can practice here and grab it instead of working it all the way down. So it's here, hold, and come up. Do not arch the back as you're doing this. Do not arch your back like this. That will hurt your back, okay? It's here. So as this is all flat right here, as you can see, but it's also coming, you didn't see, is it will come under in here. Use your knees a little bit. A lot of times deadlifts are taught with a kettlebell to not use your knees, just your hips. That's not the way I want you to do it. I want you to have a little bit of knee flex here, just a little bit, like you would with a swing. So a swing might look like this. Okay? That's the same amount. I don't want this much, and I don't want them locked either for a swing or a deadlift. I want just a little bit of flex, like you're hiking, basically like you're hiking a football position in here. So it's like you're hiking a football, that posture, okay, and then up, okay? Be really careful if you have a lower back. I like these exercises. I would suggest practicing without a weight. If you have a bad lower back, just practicing going down, working on your posture, coming up and squeezing everything tight. Going down, working on your posture. Notice my arm really never changed. I just want to be here and here. When I go back, I control my pelvis. As it's going back, I don't want it to arch and like my legs. I want it to kind of tuck under a little bit, almost like a little goblet squat. Okay? So that's a good one too. It's not going to get the heart rate. It's an isometric exercise. It's not really an isometric exercise, but it's an exercise that's really designed to create stability in the lower core, get the glutes here, and help us get those two muscles coordinated together. So now what we're going to do, is you've seen this in some of the public videos, is we're going to get in a wide receiver stance, get the pelvis neutral. So it wouldn't be, don't lock your back. You want both knees in between those. Bend down like you're in golf posture, but it'd be like a closed stance. So both feet inward like this, not real wide. You can see right in this shoulder width right here. Pointing right there, okay? And your posture, you want to pull the elbows back like this. And then you're going to feel like we talked about in Tai Chi. If you haven't studied it, go study the Tai Chi page, how to gather Chi. and we're going to take our hands, we're going to feel these, and we're going to feel this energy right in between here. We're going to keep it the same distance without moving our legs. So we're going to be here in a golf stance, but it's a wide receiver stance, like if you're going to take off. Now some might be a little bit more like this, but in general it's kind of a modified wide receiver stance. We keep this chi between the hands and we keep that space. We do not turn the hips. We turn the thoracic, so we turn this spine. We do not move our head and we do not move our legs. Okay? This would be incorrect. This would be incorrect. This would be correct. You just feel the stretch and hold and come back. Stretch the other side, hold, come back. Stretch the other side, hold, come back. Stretch the other side, hold, and come back. Obviously, it's a little tighter on my side than the other side. It's pretty typical for the better players. Make sure you breathe. Keep stability. Those knees are going to want to come out undone like mine are right now. I can feel them wanting to try. They want to do that. I want to go like this. I do not want to do that. I just want to keep a good quality of stretch. It's not the amount. It's not this. It's the quality. Okay? And I can still feel my chi right in between here, so I'm also working on my mental game if I've got that. Okay? I'm not counting. I'm not worried about that. I'm just doing where I feel comfortable. You could have gave up a little sooner. I shouldn't say that. It's not a very good word. You could stop a little sooner relative to your to where your fitness level is now. There's people who can go light years way ahead of where I go as well. So it's just one of those. You got to stop. You got to go where you're comfortable. Okay. All right. So back to the deadlift. Starts with it starts in the heels here. So it'd be like that, and then the handles in this position. That's the handle of the horns. They call it sometimes a kettlebell. So it's here. All right. And then I go back. Watch your knees here. None of this. None of this. You want to keep those knees. If anything, they're going to feel like they're torquing outward a little bit, but they're in pretty good alignment. Right here is a good spot for me. I can feel my lower core. If I wanted to go all the way down, I could, but I don't need to do that for my lower back because I have to keep perfect posture. It's not going to hurt. I have the mobility to do it, but that's really not where I need to go. I can feel everything I need right here. And that would be, as you can see here, so if I stopped there and put the bell down, and I came up with my knee flex, but not my upper body, there's your posture. There's where you see those high-level players, the Adam Scotts, the McElroys, and all that. They're all settled here so they can make those free turns. That's why they do these deadlifts, okay? It's a postural exercise. Do not stiffen your knees, just like this and up. Not too much knee flex. Make sure the chest comes down. And when you do this on your own, I would watch you more from the face on. Do both views. Do both views. So it'd be here, you would check that, and you would check this. So you check this for joint alignment, you check this for structure. Okay, the structure being the spine. Making sure that you're not here, that you're not here, that you're not like this, you're not like that. It's right on. Okay? Okay, so we'll go back to the thoracic mobility. Now, we can do a lot of advanced stuff in thoracic mobility. We don't need to do that. We just need to go back to the same thing we just did. It's not how many exercises you know, it's how efficient and joint function, it's the efficiency and joint function that you have. Okay? It goes back to Bruce Lee. You can have 10,000 kicks you do one time, which will not be efficient, or you can have one kick you do 10,000 times, and then you become a master. That's what we want to be, okay? So, wide receiver stance, you can see that I'm here, pull the elbows back. If I was to pull my other foot back and then stand up a little bit right here and drop my elbows, that would be that strong posture we're talking about. So these are postural exercises that we're doing on this set, okay? Also strengthening. So we're going to pull those elbows in. You saw the posture before. We're going to turn without breaking. And then come back and hold. Do not do it this way. This is not it. You turn, create stability. You come back, you hold, you create stability. You're going to feel this side tighter because this leg's in front. So anything going this way is going to be tighter. Or, excuse me, we're going to go the other way. I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop the video. We're just going to change the other leg. It's supposed to be, I'm supposed to switch legs. That's my fault. I always screw up on this stuff. So anyway, we go here, and then we turn on our, like we're playing left-handed. If you are lefty, this would be it. Do not break that knee. Even there, I moved it. I can see I started to spin the knee. So I can assure you, even as much as I do this stuff, still screw up. Even there, I can see I'm trying to cheat. That's why you need video. I can see myself. So I'm kind of pissing myself off right now because I can see. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to see it. And I have a really high level internal awareness. So if I see that knee spitting out like this, I need to stop it. There we go. I don't want any movement either way here. And through. All right, so go work on that, and we'll go from there.